I hear the voice.
These people from the Tenryo Commission have been here for
I guess they're here to pick up Lady Hiragi.
I heard that the Kanjo Commission suddenly said they don't want Lady Hiragi to leave. To be honest, I'd be hesitant if I were her. A crowd this size comes to reach—
Shh, stay quiet. Someone might hear you.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Hello. How may I help? We arrived here 2 days ago to escort Lady Hiragi to— Sir Kujo Kamaji gave us very strict orders, so we have to obey. But every time we attempt to since we haven't fulfilled our duties yet, we decided to stay in Rito until Lady Hiragi is ready to come with us. We apologize. It was not our intention to stay here. We promise our presence here will not impact ordinary people's lives. We can only hope that the leaders of the Hiragi— If this stalemate continues, who knows? Sir Kujo—
How much longer does your master plan to hold them off?
I have no idea. We're stuck in limbo here. Master's been very on edge these past few days. He gets irate over the smallest thing. I understand that he's anxious, but I mean, what can we do?
Yeah, good advice. With him, if Lady Hiragi is really taken away, then what would the
Maybe we should tell Master to discuss things.
Hiragi Chisato is now at the center of every conversation. By now, the Kanjo Commission probably knows how important she is. But what about what she thinks? Let's...
Oh, Traveler! I assume you've heard about everything that's been going on.
Don't worry, we can explain everything. So, what happened was...
After the Tenryo Commission arrived, they suddenly became alarmed. They keep having secret— I never would have thought that this was Sir Kamisato's plan. I'm sorry. Maybe there's no right or wrong decision. Maybe I used to tell myself things like this to avoid having to think about it. But once I saw I didn't feel reassured at all. I keep thinking back to what Sir Kamisato said. This is supposed to be my right, and I can happily accept that if someone was trying to take advantage of me. But that's not the answer I'm looking for. And also—
Ah, Lady Hiragi, here you are. You scared me. You. Wait, you're the ones— What do you think you're doing here? Are you—
Calm down. They're my friends. They're just here to visit me.
friends? Are you sure? Lady Hiragi, I told you already, these are exceptions. You are extremely important to us. And to— Who's to say they don't have a hidden—
If you want to accuse us of trying to abduct her, just come out and say it!
Don't be rude. You've been very highly strung lately, seeing everything as a threat. Listen to me. I know all the ins and outs of everything that's happened so far. The present state of affairs in Rito shows me that the situation has escalated well past the point where you could hope. This is not an order. All I need you to do—
Understood, my lady. I shall—
Good job, Chisato! You handled that—
I was so nervous. But I thought things are now so critical that I should— Yes, well, let's wait and see.
We had a serious discussion and reflected on our mistakes. In all honesty, no one can handle the weight of the situation here. Everyone... I'm so sorry. My actions were radical and duplicitous. Would you please give us a second chance? For my lady's sake, please... I suppose you're right. The only person who can change the Tenryou Commission's mind will be the Yashiro Commissioner. We'll head off to the Kamisato estate shortly and beseech him to help us. Lady Hiragi, might I ask you to join us? You are... By the way, aren't you a good friend of the Yashiro Commissioner? Please put in some good words for me. Yashiro Commissioner, I'm sure you've heard the news. The Tenryou Commission has now... I realize I have greatly offended you with my atrocious actions, and I'm
sorry, Mr. Matsura. I'm exceptionally busy and have but a moment to spare before my next engagement. So, please, if you would be so
I know our apology means nothing to you, but we really have nothing else left to offer by this point. Lady Hiragi is indispensable to us. So, would it be at all possible for you to talk to Sir...
You make it sound so easy. The Tri-Commission will be ridiculed by the public if we choose to lose face for the Tri-Commission is to bring shame to Her Excellency. Are you...
We'll take full responsibility. We'll publish a new notice and hold a conference to We'll do everything we can to minimize the impact.
Master Matsura. But the Tri-Commission must always put the interests of Inazuma first. If the situation in Rito is left to fester any further, things may get out of control. But if we fail to contain the situation promptly, the rumor mill will try keeping a pet bird. You'll see what I mean. Songbirds who know how to hold a tune can be very pleasant, and as for the ones with excessively long tongues, well, they're so insufferable that they can't be kept as pets at all.
Yes,
I've listened to your concerns, and I'll talk to Sir Kujo for you.
I understand. Thank you for your...
All right, you ought to return now. I'm sure you have a...
Okay, then please excuse me.
Ah, yes, Lady Hiragi. I have something to...
Oh? Why, Sir Kamisato, you became a completely different person.
Unruly servants like him need to be severely reprimanded. As a commissioner, the almighty Shogun trusts me to... But now, I'd like to take off my...
Oh, please.
You must have heard that the Kamisato clan once went through an extremely difficult... My father worked incredibly hard to compensate for the grave errors made by the Kamisato clan long ago. My mother loved him dearly. This sudden turn of events dealt a heavy blow to the Yashiro Commission. Everyone thought that the Kamisato clan had lost power. That made my sister and me nothing. It may sound preposterous now, but I assure you...
Pretty similar to how the
Back then, I had no choice but to accept the position I was in. While I desperately looked around for powerful supporters, I endured... I had no other choice. I had to honor my parents' dying wishes. I didn't mind what became of me, but my family. Fortunately, I persisted.
I think I now know where my sense of loss and Shinojo once told me that he saw what was in me in a way that no one else did. I thought the reason I felt unsettled was because of uncertainty over getting married.
The reason why Sir Kujo was able to face the prospect of marriage so confidently.
That's it. The situation when his clan was in crisis, He bravely drew his blade. It is time for me to make a stand.
Well said. I'm sure once you have grown and gained confidence, it might not sound exciting, but this kind of personal growth is
And I'm sure I can get there. I will use this as an opportunity to take over the responsibilities of the Hiragi clan. This puts less pressure on Kamaji, and means I can support and protect myself without having to worry.
My best wishes to both of you were and remain heartfelt.
Thank you, Sir Kamisato. I am grateful for... Now, if you'll excuse me...
Take care, Lady Hiragi. I'm confident that on your return...
Yes. In fact, my recent experience suggests this...
She really has the air of a leader now. Hats off to you too, sir. Everyone thought there was no...
In fact, counter-checking is a perfectly common maneuver in the game. Our rival this time was easy to deal with. He was smart, but short-sighted, and...
Even so, Paimon could never come up with a plan. Anyway, it's kind of a relief to see that Chisato has decided...
I agree. Stability in Inazuma benefits me as well. I wasn't about to pass up an opportunity to make less... Well, perhaps for Master Matsura, power is his life's pursuit. But for me, a stable nation is the prerequisite for a stable Yashiro Commission. Only then can the Kamisato... But human desire will always be a factor in the equation. All I have tried to do is make sure the three parties to the Tri-Commission serve to restrain each other. Stasis is not the only form of stability. Another positive outcome is that everyone recognizes how important Lady Hiragi is now. Dealing with the Hiragi clan will be much easier for her than navigating a...
There were so many things at play. Wait a second!
I thought straight away it was bad timing. If you choose to give up your stance on something once, I didn't want to see her suffer because she didn't realize what she was getting into. Now, she has the chance to become her own person.
Okay then, guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right. Farewell, and profuse thanks to you both.
Looks like everything's resolved. Masterfully done. Everything was perfect. Well, except for one.
Didn't you like it?
Oh!
The Traveler had one of those as well.
I'm sure she's made a great impression on you.
The Traveler did indeed play a critical role in this case. I'm sure both it wouldn't have been so easy to get to the heart of the matter.
There you go again, my lord. Placing the focus on other people while discreetly...
Naturally. Ah, yes. Now that we're...